And we're back. And today we're gonna be rocking a Togekiss deck. Overdrive Smash, guys, is pretty crazy. For 2 energy, you're gonna do 60 damage. The second time you use this move, it's gonna do an extra 60 damage. That's 120 damage. Plus, if you have Cynthia, which we're rocking one Cynthia, if you got this baddie in your deck as well, has the opportunity to do 170 in one hit, or 110 and 120. So the flexibility with that is phenomenal, with the fact that Togekiss is 140 HP as well as 1 retreat cost. This card is phenomenal. I really think that Togekiss is going to do something in the meta. Now, how much in the meta, I'm not really sure. We're still deciding, figuring that all out, right, as everybody gets all the cards. But Togepi does a little pound, you know what I'm saying, a little pound. And then we got a little fairy dust, fairy wind with Togetic, however you pronounce it. Now for the cards we're running is Mewtwo EX as well as Giratina with that ability Levitate. I think that's an underrated ability, to be honest. Levitate is kind of cheesy, bro. If it has an energy on it, it has no retreat cost. So really good leading with them. We got Porygon, and the reason why we're rocking one of Porygon is for its ability Data Scan. So once during your turn, you may look at the top card on your deck. That's going to help us better use our Pokeballs, better use our mythical slabs, as well as our Professor's Research. So that way we can consistently get Togekiss out there as much as possible. Mewtwo is really there to be our second win con, as well as an opportunity for us to stall and build up. And we're rocking 2x speeds, and then we got a Pokemon Communicator. Pokemon Communicator, I think, is going to be an absolute staple once it comes to rocking any stage 2 Pokemon. So that's it right there. We have one Giant Cape as well to kind of help mitigate that. I think the Giant Cape, if anything, that's a card that you can probably toss in and out. Maybe throw in a second Cynthia if you rather do that. But with that being said, guys, we are going to get ramped up. Guys, if you didn't see that Gallade episode, by the way, the Gallade Toolbox episode, that thing was an absolute banger. We had the mirror matchup, and both times we won against Cyrus. So when it comes to this Togekiss deck, what's kind of like the strategy, right? What's early game? What do you want to do early game? I think early game in your hand, the ideal opening hand would obviously be having all of the Togekiss line on there. But this hand right here is not too bad. I don't think, like, starting hand wise there can be anything really too bad. You know, anytime you don't start with a Professor's Research or a Pokeball, it does suck. But hey, at least we have one of those. So the ideal thing that you want to do is you want to get set up with Togekiss ASAP. Obviously in here we don't have the opportunity to do that, but we do have Mewtwo. But we're going against a mirror matchup against a Mew, which is kind of crazy. So I think what we might do is we'll go Giratina, we'll go Professor's Research, draw into 2, X speed, and then a Giant Cape. So it's not too bad. The Giant Capes actually might be able to save us down the road. What I might do here is I might just pass. Yeah, I'll pass. I think getting 20 damage on us is going to suck. The fact that Mew can be able to get that 20 damage on us. But anyway, mid-game, once the deck is set up, it's pretty hard to stop Togekiss, you know what I mean? And once they actually stop Togekiss, usually we already have 2 points or coming close to 2 points, and Mewtwo or Giratina is pretty much set up as well. So I think this is a pretty fast deck. When it comes to late game, I think it can still hold its own. Honestly, I don't have too much experience with this deck overall to tell you how it does really in late game, but I think the biggest advantage obviously is when you get Togekiss ASAP. When you have Togekiss out there ASAP, you really cook up. I have no idea what this guy is doing, man. There you go. I'm like, wait, let me just come up with something to say over here. But anyway, what do you guys think about Giratina? Have you guys tried it in any other decks? Also, have you tried Togekiss yet? Togekiss, I think, is worth giving a shot. I'm still playing around with it. You know, I'm running it with a Mewtwo and a Giratina. Do I think this is going to be the optimal setup? I really don't think it's going to be, but it is what it is. Okay, so he's running like a steel type deck, which is really weird. I think it's kind of interesting. We're going to go Porygon. We're going to go Data Scan. See what we have cooking up next. We got a mythical slab, so that's coming up in the bag soon. That's fine. I think we just put one on here and we pass to them. He's going to be stacking up that Tauros, so it is a little scary. The Tauros is going to be able to do some pretty massive damage. So I wonder if this is like a Dialga Tauros deck. I don't know. I don't know what deck he's running. He's running 2 copies of Mew, not 1, 2. So all right, we got the Mythical Slab. We will data scan, see what we have at the top of our deck. We got Togekiss, so we will use that Mythical Slab. Perfecto. Now we got Togekiss on there. We can X speed our Mewtwo into Giratina. And we will equip that to there. And now we're good to go. We're gonna play the long game with this guy, kind of see what he has to stack up. Because if he goes into Tauros, it's not really gonna do anything. He's gonna have to start using genome hacking on us, but we have the 1-up on him, so if he keeps that Mew in, we'll be able to do damage first. So he does a pretty interesting thing. He goes into the 3 on there. Okay, so Togekiss is up next, so we definitely don't want to use the Pokeball. We'll kind of save that. But what we'll do is, knowing that, I think we just want to apply some pressure. Actually, we don't want to apply some pressure. We'll apply pressure on the next one, right? So we'll go on Giratina, and then we will pass to him, see what he does. I don't know what this guy is kind of playing. I would have started like building on Mew, you know, because his fighting tackle already has 2. Yeah, so there goes the Dialga. The thing with Dialga is if you don't have Dialga starting, I'm realizing if you don't have Dialga starting, it's kind of mid. It's kind of mid, to be honest. It's not the best. So we can just start applying pressure for sure, right? We'll use data scan, see what we can draw into. Next card is Cynthia, so we're actually going to keep, we're not going to use our Pokeball. I think we're going to go right here. And we'll just start applying pressure. Spooky shot. He's going to have to retreat that Mew. He probably has a Budding Explorer, right? That's fine. You got Budding Explorer. I ain't worried about that. Yep. Budding Explorers it away. I imagine he goes Dialga. Yeah, he goes Dialga to stack up his Mew. Again, not worried about that. Not yet, anyway. The thing with the Dialga is it actually does, a good amount of damage on our Togekiss. Data scan right here, see what card's coming up next. Togekiss coming up next. So I guess we can just Pokeball. We'll just Pokeball it into our hand. Shuffle. And then we can Togekiss it up. 110. So on the next one, we should be able to knock out that Dialga for 2. Very nice. And his Dialga can't do anything. Even if he has the Mew, if he pulls out the Mew, it can't do anything on us. So I think we're sitting pretty nice and pretty right here. Ooh, he goes Potion. That might be a boss move. Actually, it's not. It's not. Because we can just retreat Giratina. And we have Overdrive Smash kicking in. And we have Cynthia. Let's just data scan real quick. See what we got up next. Togekiss is up next. So we will retreat into our Togekiss. Overdrive Smash is going to do 60, but with Cynthia, it's going to do 110. That's going to knock out that Dialga right there. Boom. We're up 2. We're up 2, and he has Mew coming up, and he also has a Tauros. None of them can do an exceptional amount of damage on us. They can only do us for 60. You know what I could have done is I could have put the giant cape on Togekiss just in case, but I really don't. I don't think it's any possible for him to win. We'll see though. We will see. One Giovanni in here would be kind of nice, or a second Cynthia. Second Cynthia would be clutch too. I feel like the X speed's not as necessary. Well, it's kind of nice actually. It's kind of nice. Yeah, as you head into long game, you have like Mewtwo, right? And Mewtwo could also soak up damage. So I think this deck has some pretty good sustainability throughout. I think Porygon really makes this deck pretty consistent. I'm not gonna lie. He's trying to figure out how he's gonna be able to work around this Togekiss. If I had Giovanni, bro, it would be over. You would be cooked. Pokemon communication this late in game is interesting. I wonder what he had. Maybe it was a second Dialga? I don't know. There's the second Dialga. That Dialga's so cool. That's a cool art. Genome hacking for 60. I think what we do is we actually sack Giratina. I think that's what we do. I think that's the move. Yeah, we will Professor's Research. And then we sack Giratina. And then we X speed. Did we sack Giratina? Yeah, we sacked Giratina. We go Spooky Shot. Oops. Yeah, before we do that, let's put this on that Mew. Start stacking that bad boy up. And then we can go Spooky Shot. He hasn't got one prize card. Okay, so he goes for the retreat. What's he going into? He's going into his other Mew. Okay. Boom. That's honestly fine. We go into our Togekiss. He does 60. He can't knock us out on this upcoming one with any of his mons. And I think that means we win. And we'll just Giant Cape here. We'll start stacking up our other Togepi too. But yeah, I think this end game wise, I mean, unless he cooks up something nasty, I really don't know how we lose this. Because if he copies Overdrive, it's only going to do 60 on us. We have 100 health. Fighting Tackle can't do anything. Dialga has no energy on it. I guess he has to, like, if he retreats into Dialga. If he retreats into Dialga. But then we also have our own Togekiss. We have a second Togekiss. I almost like feel like the second or the Pokemon communication might be obsolete. Like it's not worth having. So what is he gonna do? Does he go for the retreat? He has to go for the retreat. He has to go into Dialga. That's the only card he can go into. If he does that, he's cooked either way. Because Mewtwo, yeah, it's just a matter of time, my friend. Come on, bro. We're at the 14-minute mark. I want to get a second game in here. I don't know if we will. I don't think we can only have one game. I think I did that one. People are going to think I hate psychic types because I did have a Gengar, Mewtwo, Mew EX deck that was low-key fire. And I had like 3 wins back to back to back. But what happened for whatever reason is my Streamlabs just... Did this dude leave? I think this dude might have left. Oh well. We ended up winning here. But what ended up happening, for whatever reason, my Streamlabs stopped recording. So it like stopped halfway through the fire matchup. So if we stop at one game, people are going to think I don't like psychic types at all. But I do. Psychic types are cool. Alright, well GG's. Pretty good matchup. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. We'll see what happens on this upcoming one, guys. I think we're going to do one more. Hopefully we can get Togekiss up and going. And maybe, hopefully, we can play against somebody who plays a little bit faster. So that way we can run through this and you guys aren't sitting here for 30 minutes. But hey, if you're sitting here for 30 minutes, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button. My name is Dexter with Retro Dex. And that's my gaming channel. I do mobile games. Right now it's Pokemon TCG because the freaking new packs came out, right? Let's go Giratina, and we'll go Porygon, and then we'll start the battle there. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button as well as that subscribe button. Help me quit my 9 to 5. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Palkia decks, bro. This is like the Celebi of old, bro. Just Palkia's running everywhere. Can't stand Palkia. We will go data scan, see what's coming up next. Okay, X speed. X speed is not going to be clutch right now, so we will go Pokeball. Then we'll go data. Well, we already data scan. That's unfortunate. So we can just go Professor's Research. Why not? We get our second Togepi, and we get a Pokemon's Communication. So we'll play Pokemon Communication to withdraw that Togepi. And that means we'll either get Mewtwo, Togekiss, or Togetic. Hoping for Togetic, because there's 2 copies of that. Hey, we get Togetic up in there. So we put one on Giratina, and then we'll pass. So we have Togekiss line in hand. That's the power of Porygon. We might be cooked because of this Misty. Nah. Misty's coming in clutch as per usual. Misty doing what Misty does. That's fine. Okay, we get the Cynthia, which is going to be clutch. I think we go here. We go data scan. We get an X speed. I guess we can just go with it there, right? And then I think we put it onto Giratina to scare him. He's gonna apply, it applies pressure, right? He's gonna have to do something, or else he's gonna get spooky shotted. And once he gets spooky shotted, I imagine he'll want to retreat. If he retreats, oh my god, red card! I hate you, red card. Red card is freaking crazy, guys. Crazy. Okay, we got the giant cape. That's fine. It's whatever. I ain't tripping. We get Mythical Slab. We also have the Pokeball. So we'll go data scan. See what we have in there. It's Mewtwo. We'll definitely grab that. You know what? Maybe I should have Pokeballed. I don't know. Anyway. Now we got Pokeball. No, just Pokeball. Thin out the deck, right? Why not? Thin out the deck. We got our second Togepi. But again, we're not worried about that. Boom. Boom. We'll go Spooky Shot. To Palkia. We have a Giant Cape. I kind of want to use the Giant Cape on Giratina, but I might save it. Dude, I need a Giovanni. Honestly, Giovanni would be clutch. He goes Potion, so Giovanni wouldn't have mattered. just has Palkia in his hand in his deck? That's such an interesting, like... I'm really confused about that. Okay, so here's what we do. We go here. We go here. I think we just take the damage, to be honest. I was gonna say, maybe we don't sacrifice Giratina, we sacrifice Porygon. We might just do that, actually. Let's see what our next card is, though. It's gonna be Togekiss. That's fine. So it's pretty much like we force him to use dimensional, whatchamacallit? Oh, you go Sabrina. Okay, you're gonna go Sabrina. If you go Sabrina, do we give him the 2 points? What if we gave him the 2 points? Nah, we don't give him 2 points, right? That'd be silly of us. We go back into Giratina. Oh, dude, that's a misplay. We should have gone into Mewtwo, actually, because now he can just slash. Big dummy, bro. Big dummy. Huge misplay by me. Unfortunate on my end, guys. I should have got Mewtwo. Great play by him. Great play. Okay, so he does that. And now we cannot use Mewtwo. So what if we go here? Oh, I know what we do. Silly me. Silly Dex. Wasting your resources. Come on, Dex. What are you doing here? Retreat. Data scan. We get a mythical slab. That's useless. But we go here, and now we survive by 10 HP. Unless, of course, he has a Giovanni. If he has a Giovanni, then we'll take the L. That's fine. We deserve the L anyway because of our misplay. But in case he doesn't have a Giovanni in hand, we're good. Potion. Here comes the Giovanni. I hate it when people do that. They'll like play all the other cards but the card to win. There it is. Big ol' misplay by your boy Dex, guys. We should have won that game, to be honest. Should have gone Mewtwo instead of that. Not thinking into the calculations of the slash. But it is what it is. So we can go Mewtwo, I guess. I don't know why. I thought that he just won. But I guess not. What do you do? Pokeball? So he gets a second Palkia up. So he's good. Articuno. Interesting. I think we concede, guys. I really don't see how we win this. Because he has Dimensional Storm coming up in like a turn. Yeah, I'm just conceding, guys. He takes less. He's thinking we have Giovanni. You silly Dex. Yeah, guys, there's no way we win this, unfortunately. Your boy Big misplayed. So we're going to end it on there as an L. With that being said, guys, I hope you guys learned from that. I try to include my losses as well as my win because, number one, ain't nobody got time to edit that, especially me. And then number two, it helps you guys learn from my misplay. If you're anything like me, you learn how to play the game by watching other people's mistakes. You get better at the game, right? So if you guys enjoyed that episode, make sure that you guys hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed again, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. With that being said, my name is Dexter with Retro Dex, signing out.